Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me on this Saturday morning. We're going to discuss the background of your Zoom. We want to make it a little bit more exciting in these hard times, so I really appreciate you all coming and listening to me talk about how to put a little pizzazz in your wall. So grab your coffee or your tea or mimosa, no one's judging, and we're gonna get to it. We're going to do 3 different looks today. The first look is going to be more of a generic look. The second look is going to be more book smart if you want it to be a little bit more sophisticated. And the third look is Bethlehem, because we all love Bethlehem. So I'm going to start with the first look. And after this, I'll also be taking questions if you have about your certain space or everything like that. We are doing free virtual design consults right now for 30 minutes. If you want to schedule that, you can go on our website. I will post that link, so you can just click on there and book an appointment with me. We'll Zoom one-on-one and work out your problem areas. Okay, so starting with the first look. Right now I have a blank wall behind me. Some of them are a little bit worse than mine. I do have some nails, as you can see, sticking out. I can't unfortunately take these down. They're nailed into the wall, screwed into the wall, so they're gonna have to kind of stay there right now. So starting off with this generic one, we have these posters that we sell at our store called our Cavallinis. They're amazing. They're about $5 a piece. They come in different sizes, horizontal, vertical. We also sell poster kits with them. So they come in a, as I hit my chandelier, a tube with a DIY poster kit. This one's for the horizontal, so you can see they do come with the dowels that attach to your poster, and then the one dowel has the string on it, and it comes with a nail, so you can put it right in your wall. If you don't want to put holes in your wall, I would recommend a command strip. I mean, all this stuff you can do for a command strip if you're just making temporary wall for your Zoom that you're going to take down later once things kind of clear up, but who knows. So this is a great option for that. So I'm going to hang some up behind me to show you how easy it is just to add these Cavallinis to your wall. All right, so, and it already looks a little better. It is still a little bit bare. I had a gallery wall up before. So if you're doing something like that, I would start with your bigger pieces, kind of like the Cavallinis. So take those and then just decorate around them. Add your little things here and there. I have some other little signs that I grabbed. Who doesn't want to see some inspirational quotes in this time? I know I do. I get bored, especially looking at video calls and what's behind you and stuff like that. So let me show you those. We have this life sayings one that says taking it day by day. And this is totally what we're doing right now. We're taking it day by day. So you can grab something like this, add it to the bottom or the top, wherever you kind of underneath, just add it in there. That'd be a great idea to put those little signs in there. We have another one that's choose happy. This has been really popular. All these metal signs are super popular. These don't come with the hardware, but it's pretty easy to find. Again, you could probably use command hooks if you wanted to. I know they have ones with little hooks that are really easy to use. So this one you can also put anywhere if you wanted to add some in the middle, up top, and then you can even add some fun photos in there. It would be really fun to just put these up there. So we have this one that says choose happy, and we have another one, I believe, that says this is my happy place. They're fairly inexpensive. This one's about $10.50. The other one is $13.50, so a little bit more expensive probably because of the distressing, but these come in a lot of different fun sayings, and this comes in another style as well. Along with the cavalinis, they have abundance of different styles. We have, you can all see those on our website too. I just picked ones that we kind of had on display already. They're easier to grab, but I grabbed some other styles just for you to kind of take a look at how amazing these can be. This one's the National Parks. This one's pretty popular in the shop. This has a bunch of different ones on here, and you see they just come as a sheet of paper. It's printed on Italian paper. It looks a little vintage, so it's a little bit fun. And then you just peel and stick those dowels on there and hang them up. It's that easy. Another cavallini. I'm a sucker for succulents, as you can tell because I have them all over. This one's really fun too if you wanted to add some greenery in there. Again, peel and stick those dowels on there, come right back up. And again, they do it in the vertical and horizontal, so there's a bunch of different options for both. Another fun idea for a generic wall, if you have shelves behind you, it could be fun to add little tidbits here and there. We have these that are actually ring holders. They're $7.50 each. They come in 2 different styles. Add them on the shelf. They add a little bit of that green without having a real green plant in there. Easier to take care of. So you can put those on the side. We have fun string of pearls. You can add those to drape down to add some dramatic elements. We have these little terracotta clay pots that you can put on the shelf as well, just to add some flair, add some interest. I unfortunately I don't have a shelf behind me, but I will do a look for Booksmart behind me with a shelf. So stay tuned for that. All right, everyone, here we go for look 2. So we're gonna do more of a Booksmart look, if you kind of want to look a little bit more sophisticated, and show them your little smart side, your bookworm. This is a great way to put that out there. So I have a bar behind me. That's what I'm gonna use. Say you have a bookcase or something, it might be a little bit easier to use. I'm going to use this bar, so it could be equivalent. If not, use what you have. This can kind of also work for your shelf look. So you start off with grabbing some books. These are some vintage books that we have. Any books around your house will work too. Your textbooks, if you have them still from college, great. If you don't like the way the cover looks, I recommend either putting some fun wrapping paper on them as a book cover, or either just brown paper. That'll really work really well. Or you can tie some twine around it to make a little book bundle. That could work too. I'm going to use them unwrapped just because I kind of think they're cool and vintage. So we're going to use these. So you can either stack them on the side, or you can stack them up and down, kind of like a bookend. Create your own bookends are really cool too. I'm going to stack them up and down. I'm going to put 2 little pots on the side. And I'm going to use a wine bottle for the other side to act as a bookend. This is another great idea to use if you want to recycle these. What we did is we just have a regular wine bottle. We took a letter, or you can take song lyrics, anything like that, and wrap them in the bottle. Just has a different touch to it. You can even take the top off and put some greens or a flower coming out. It's a great DIY base. And then we're gonna add a touch of green there too. So we're gonna put, I love succulents. They're so easy to use. You can just spread them out, make it look really cool. Candles, you can add a candle in there. Makes it a little bit more cozy. I'm gonna put in our salted caramel candle. Mine's almost gone because I've been burning it. It's probably the best scent in the world. It smells exactly like salted caramel. You can use something For books, if you want, add a little elevation and height to it. So let me see, I don't have any more books, but I'm going to show you. So if you want to stack them that way, you can add something there and something here. Just add some like elevation look. It adds height to your decor and kind of gets those different levels going. So I'm going to set this back up how we were doing it. This would also be really cool if you had a wall behind you to add some kind of cavallini. We do have the periodic table, as you saw before. We also do have some anatomy ones. If you are a nurse or a doctor, I mean, you're probably working, but if you're doing some Zoom calls, if you want to do something like that, we have everything like that going on. There's the anatomy, there's a skull, I think there's some floral, and there's like a coffee and a wine. So if you do want to have more of a bar theme to it, you can do that as well. We do have a bar guide as well. You can grab some votives. These are really fun. They're pressed glass. They're $5 a piece. You can use these to add some color in there. That's what also helps too with color is these succulents, because the green, it adds that pop of life. Again, this would work a lot better if I had another set of books to add that height variation, but you can just kind of imagine them there. Add a little bit of green in there. It adds it more if you want to. These are those ring things I was talking about. They have a little bit of fun effect and a little bit of green too. As you can tell, I love green and succulents and plants. There you have it. It's a little bit more subtle than the other one because you don't have much hanging on the wall. Again, I'll hold up a cavallini so you can kind of see what that effect will look like. So you can just kind of imagine if you had something there with a plain wall, or if you wanted to do the horizontal one, it works a little bit better for that look. All right, so our final look is going to be the Bethlehem one. I'm really excited about that. I have a bunch of this stuff on my own, so I'm going to be using some of that, and I will show you that soon. So hold on one second. All right, here's our third and final look. This one I kind of threw up on the wall, so you didn't have to watch me kind of struggle on the step stool and put everything up. But this is kind of almost how my wall is normally. We live in Bethlehem, obviously, and we wanted to just have a little homage to Bethlehem, and because we love this city so much. So that's why I decided to create a little Zoom one as well. The star behind me, it's barnwood star. We sell those. They come in white or this natural barnwood. Could be really fun to add, you know, your little Bethlehem star in there. We also have these prints from IG Bethlehem. She is an Instagram account, and she takes pictures all throughout the city of almost anything. We have millions of them in the store. We have, this one's a steel stacks. They come like this in this plastic. They're an 8x8 square. And then we have this one of Main Street as well. Again, she has them all over. There's Moravian, there's Lehigh, there's everything. So I actually framed them and I put them, I have one of the steel stacks from Sand Island, and then I have Martin Tower up there for our little homage. You can frame them, you can, I think, I'm not sure, there's a little, actually, yeah, they probably need a frame. But again, they're 8x8 square, easy to find. I think I found these on Amazon. I'm not really sure where else you can probably get something like that that's open right now. You can add another one here. I just didn't have another frame to use, so I put my message board back up. The other thing that I love, and I absolutely love, and I actually might be buying this because it works perfectly for our wall, is this Bethlehem street sign. This street sign is about $100. You can get them custom made with anything you want to say, basically. Obviously this says Bethlehem because, again, we love Bethlehem. And they come in also white as well. The black, I think, works a little bit better with what I have going on right now, but we have those on the website too. And you can get them longer with the coordinates if you want, but those are more expensive. They are custom printed in Carlisle, PA, so it's local as well. So you're kind of supporting local too. I have it framed out right now that it fits my head perfectly in this screen. So you don't really need to put anything behind you. But then again, every day, once I move, you kind of have an empty wall. So you might even just want to put a couple pictures in there and cluster it around. You can do pictures. Another shape might be fun. I have a big round clock I'd probably put in the middle. Just adding different shapes so it doesn't look too boxy. Or if you are more of a symmetrical person, you can do straight lines of pictures. That'll work as well too. But yeah, I think that kind of does it for our Zoom backgrounds. Again, I have free appointments available. You can click on our website and schedule an appointment with me. It's free for 30 minutes. We do also have some paid visits if they are a little bit more intensive and you want a little bit more help with space planning and picking out items right now. I'd be more than happy to help you design your own Zoom background if you wanted to even have that a try. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and stick around for some questions. And thank you again for joining us today on this Saturday.